It's over. It's finally over. Mr. T, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Kind of a weird thing. Anyways, for some reason the bridge is gone. That's one thing worth noting. And the other thing is we are not done yet. Ganon. Oh no, I have to fight without my sword! Whatever will I do? Oh right, I've been doing that all game. So, this is just Ganon. I really have no idea what his weak point is. Yeah, you seem to target it whenever we get behind him. So, there are multitudinous ways to deal with Ganon. You can use basically almost any item on him, really. You can just well, any item that actually hits him. And you can use arrows. If you're going to use one of these arrows, you might as well use light arrows, because those will stun him the longest. You can use the long shot, you can use bomb chews actually pretty well, since, you know, they go under him. Basically his weak point is his tail. So, bomb chews let me try bomb chews. Yeah, they work. Well, actually, I guess you would technically have to time it, the explosion then. Oh well. And honestly, the easiest method, if you have magic jars and you have stuff to burn, you can just take this guy out using light arrows a bunch. However, Donkey Nuts are by far the funnest. I really did mean you can take him out with anything. It's a shame that I don't have quite full... Ooh! I got whapped there. Glad I have 3 hearts, apparently. That's all I could take. Okay, I'm kind of cornered. Let me get out of here. You can also lead this guy around to destroy some of these pillars. That's not a half bad idea. Alright, let's get another deck united. Okay, let's use some arrows. There you go. Basically, everything. It's kind of more about hitting him enough times. Everything does about the same damage, really. I think. I don't have confirmation of that. That's my judgment, I guess. Ooh, that did not register apparently. There you go. And that got him down. Sweet. Mr. T, the Master Sword is here! Hurry up! Okay, wait, where are you? Wow, this arena's huge. Where are you? Okay, you're behind him. Okay. Use a Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. Okay. So, this is apparently one of 3 points in the game where you must use Master Sword. Any other attack that you do will do no damage anymore. And I mean that. You can wail with him as much as you want with any other sword, the Begoron sword. You can wail him with Deku Nuts all day. You can do whatever you want to him. It will not harm him. You have to use the Master Sword for this. Okay, so let's just see. What was the other thing I was going to have? Well, I'm out of those, really. Sure, have some bombs. Oh, this feels good. I can actually use my sword. So he's pretty easy to roll under. So if you can also just basically roll under him to get to his tail. You can do lots of things to this guy. It's awesome. It's to fight him however you want, boss. Really. Got me though. I was trying to use that actually doesn't do any damage. Got 2 more hits basically. Listen, there is one pillar in particular that I believe drops tons of fairies. So you can also use that as an option. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow. You're going down. Six sages now! I did it! I did my as much swordless run as I could! 3 hearts! Yes! Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, Mr. Day! Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants! As long as the Triforce's power is in my hand. Ooh, that was rough on my voice. Anyways. Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! I'm sad to see that it's over. This was a very fun challenge. Thank you, Mr. T. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Mr. T, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Mr. T. Regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Mr. T. So that was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Swordless Three-Heart Run. At least mine, at any rate. I was unsure whether or not I wasn't 100% sure that you could do a completely swordless run except for Ganon in this game. I've never seen anyone done. I just kind of said, hey, I did a swordless Three-Heart run of the original Zelda. Why not try and do that for this game? Because, I figured, you get Deku Sticks, you get a hook shot, you can get the hammer. There'd be all kinds of ways to get around ways of having to use your sword normally. Except for the Shadow Temple. My god. I did not think that, of all places, the Shadow Temple was going to throw me for a loop. There was that one gold scatola that you cannot get without a sword. Other than that, couldn't think of anything that was going to stop me. I really didn't. I didn't think much of picking up that scatola, as it was just it was an optional thing anyways. It wasn't actually required to beat the game. And I was since I was showing off the rest of the golden scatolas, I feel obliged to actually get them all. But this was a whole lot of fun. I'm definitely going to do more challenges like this. Probably the next thing you'll see as a challenge for Zelda is Majora's Mask. Unless by some random feat I can get... I don't have the money to invest in the hardware to record on my Wii U yet. Because that's where Zelda 2 currently is on. I can now record my Wii U. It used to be on my Wii, as I said in the past, but ever since I transferred everything over, I've been unable to record anything that was on my Wii. I've got have all these series plans that are just on hold. It's screwing up everything. I'm it's holding off. It's holding back Super Metroid. It's holding back Zelda 2. And all honesty, I do have plans to do like the Donkey Kong series, Donkey Kong Country series. The only problem there is they're on the console as well. Although I do have, well, I'll get into that later. I kind of just wanted to say that because that's another game that's on the Wii U that I don't have access to. But the challenges will continue on. I'm pretty sure that every Zelda game that I do there's going to be some type of challenge to go along with it. Like, how can I not at this point? I've done it for every single one. Zelda 2 included. Of course, that challenge is far less stressful than any of the other challenges. My only challenge for that is to get to the game without getting a game over. An incredibly hard feat to do that I've only performed once. And that was after, like, I am not kidding, 70 attempts. Around 70 attempts of just restarting whenever I got a game over. And a couple just if I get, like, lose a life, like, really early on. I really want to get back to doing Zelda 2 again, except it's on the Wii U! And no way I'm doing it on an emulator. I've tested it out. It's not, you don't get the same, you get a little bit of lag on the emulator, which you don't get on the 3DS version or, well, on Virtual Console. So I am not willing to do it on an emulator. But someday, some way down the line, I haven't actually said much about this, but I have recently gone through all my videos and started monetizing them. So I will start making a little bit of money from these videos, and those funds will be mostly going towards improving either hardware or just getting games for Let's Plays and such. That's my main goal with that. I can't get games to play by myself and get stuff for Let's Playing and all, and for my channel at the same time. I don't have the money to do both of those things, so I've kind of been at a loss for getting my own games. It's been worth it, though. It definitely has been worth it. I wouldn't have it any other way. There's no way I'm giving up Let's Playing for a long time. Or even ever. This may not be the last of Ocarina of Time. Well, it technically is not. I do have one bonus episode I have planned for this. I would like to go around Hyrule and find all the Sheik stones, because I'm really curious what they have to say. I've seen most of them, but I've never seen all of them. So I'm going to make a bonus episode of me just going through all of Hyrule as a kid and finding all the Sheik stones, and that'll be my bonus video. This was a blast. I'm also amazed at how many series I've been putting out. This is like this isn't around 25. I'm not quite sure what series number this is, but it's like I've got around 25 series going, and that's not even including streams or the hack, because I've only just got to start on the hack anyways. But this was fun. I'll definitely do more of this kind of thing. So my next Let's Play will be Bomberman Tournament for the GBA. Look forward to that. I know I am. I love Bomberman so much. I probably will be doing even more Bomberman games along the line. This has been the Green Lighting Mr. T. I hope you've enjoyed this series. And to you I say, aloha.